So one of the very earliest forms of the area model is that actually it shows us the results of multiplication, and we can think about this in terms of arrays. So when we're talking about arrays, we're talking about something having both the length and the width, which obviously the area model in terms of a rectangle shows us. So if we're trying to answer a question about how many squares we need, we're going to do this by creating areas of 12 squares. And so if I start with the number 1, I will need 12 squares going across. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 12. And that there is a rectangle containing 12 unit squares, and it is 1 by 12. Now I know that 2 also goes into 12, so I can create another rectangle which is 2 units high. And if I count in twos as I go across, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, I now have another rectangle which has 12 unit squares inside of it. And it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 across. Now I'm going to try for 3. So I'm going to count in threes. 3, 6, 9, and 12. So now I know I have 12 unit squares in this rectangle. So I have a 1, 2, 3, 4 units across. The next number would obviously be 4, which I've already got in my 3 by 4. I could show the 3 by 4 as being 4 by 3. And that would also be 12 unit squares. And I could show the 2 by 6 as being 6 by 2. That would also be 12 unit squares. And lastly, I could show the 1 by 12 as being 12 by 1. That will also be 12 unit squares. So how many different ways can you make arrays can you make with 12 squares? I can make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different arrays with 12 squares.